What's up, Aquarius, and welcome to Firestarpassion Tarot. Before we get into your reading, you guys, remember that energy's fluid, the roles can be switched. Put yourself where you need to, just don't make things fit. If it's not your vibe, just let it ride. Now, there will be an extended to this reading if you're interested in the extended. All of my extendeds are all through the channel membership down below. All you gotta do is hit that join button, and any of the tiers will give you access to all the extended readings. So in today's reading, we are going to be using the Sacred Hags Oracle, and in the extended, we'll be using the 8th House Tarot as well as Titania's Fortune cards. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by smashing that subscribe button. And if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to throw me a thumbs up. Aquarius, without further ado, let's get into your reading. Aquarius, so I do like to kick off the reading with what I'm intuitively picking up on first. And then we'll talk about the cards. So intuitively, I do feel like there is something that you are thinking about, Aquarius, and I feel like you contemplate this a lot. It feels like it's your dreams, but it also feels like it's heartbreak, okay? So I am picking up on a masculine energy here that it feels like war, right? It feels like drama. It feels like an ending that was just, it was the worst ending, right? It couldn't have gone any worse is what that feels like. It feels like that masculine is coming through in your reading. And that's not the cards. That's what I'm intuitively feeling here. Again, I feel like there's someone here that sexually you were very enticed by, right? It feels like you were lied to by this person. It feels like this person was very toxic, right? They stabbed you in the back. I'm getting not only did they stab you in the back, but they just left you in this energy of being like that, of feeling betrayed, of feeling, you know what I'm saying, like just so disappointed, right? So not only did they do these things to you, but they left you in that energy. I feel like they left you stuck, right? But I feel like even though you're stuck by what this person's done, the drama they've created in your life, I still feel like you trust universe. I still feel like, you know, there's this faith in universe that everything happens, right? So again, Aquarius, it feels like you're putting your full energy and your full, you know, your full potential and everything just in universe's hands. Trusting that universe, you know, again, has put you through this for a reason. But I do feel like when it comes to your dreams really quickly, I feel like you're constantly not only thinking about, you know, this heartbreak, this pain, but you're thinking about these dreams. And it feels like attached to these dreams is money, is safety. I'm getting there's something that you're working on here, Aquarius, a project you're working on, or there's something that you're inspired to do. I'm getting launch it, okay? So maybe there's a business that you're about to launch and you're afraid to launch it and universe is saying to launch it, or either that's just confirmation for you if you are launching some project, some business, something like that. Now, clearly there's a lot of you guys, so each of you guys is going to be your own thing. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I do feel like the dreams are about this launch, right? This project that leads to wealth that's long lasting, right? That leads to wealth that's going to stay. But I also feel like there's this need to budget to increase wealth, okay? So in order to feel safe, right, you have to chase your dreams, but you also have to budget when it comes to your money, right? So I'm getting two different energies, right? Yes, chase your dreams, but also budget, you know, penny pinch, hold on to your money, don't just blow it, okay? So again, either you're in that energy, Aquarius, working on that, or either universe is telling you that. I'm also getting that there's, because of this breakup, Aquarius, that there may be some self-doubt, right? Because this person, again, left you in so much doubt. This was a masculine that left you in so much doubt. So I am speaking to a feminine here, Aquarius. So if you are the masculine energy, you could be the masculine energy who did these things. Or again, it's just not your reading, but I am speaking to the feminine here, okay, Aquarius? Again, I feel like when it comes to this breakup, I feel like you were overwhelmed in your emotions. You still are. It feels like you're drowning in your feelings, and universe is saying to clear it, right? To cleanse it, because renewal is here. I do feel this masculine stepping up, taking control, right? In a healing energy, right? So wanting to heal the connection here. I feel like this person, this masculine, has seen, right, something within his own dreams, or something has just kind of, it was like that epiphany, like something just made sense when it came to, I need to step up and I need to fix what I've done, right? This feels like, it feels like I've hurt you really bad and I need to speak something to you. I need to tell you something here. I need to make amends. I need to heal the pain that I've caused, right? So again, it feels like this masculine's coming through, needing to bring solution to you is what I'm feeling. So far, you have 5 cards that are coming out, Aquarius. We're going to go through the deck one time, and whatever else comes through for you. So 8 cards total. That's been a pretty common energy, right? A few signs have received 8 cards. Obviously, Aquarius 8s are about that thinking, the evaluation, right? The contemplation. So again, the thinking about your dreams, the thinking about this broken heart, right? So clearly, universe is going to speak on that, you know, those thoughts that run through your mind, that breakup that plagues you, that haunts you here. Okay, grounding your overall energy, Aquarius, you are receiving seasons of the 13th moon. So Aquarius, you do have 6 cards that are visibly seen, and you do have 2 cards that are hidden. So something that's unknown, something that you can't see here. We're going to discuss what's visibly seen, what you know, what you're contemplating, and then we'll also talk about what you don't know as far as what it is that you're thinking about. The first card you're receiving is Medicine of the Mist Dwellers, card number 51. This is the card of immortality, and clearly you can see the mirroring energy, right? The 2 people who mirror themselves, facing their shadows, right? That journey of dark night of the soul. The second card you're receiving, Aquarius, is, the Dance of the Rebel Heathens, card number 46. This is the card of celebration. The third card you're receiving, Aquarius, is Nectar of the Forbidden Fruit, card number 43. 4 and 3 is 7, right? Problems, fears. This is the card of rebellion, right? So the resistance. You're also receiving the Caligag's Crag, card number 39. 3 and 9 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. 3s represent, you know, proceeding, developing, experiencing. The Caligag's Crag is also the card of cycles. Aquarius, you're also receiving Pagan Poetry, card number 52. 5 and 2 is 7. So again, with these problems and fears, it feels like obviously it's the war, it's the battle, it's the drama that took place. Hidden and not seen, you're receiving 2 cards. The first card being Hag of the Holy Stones, card number 3. There's that journey, right? There's that experience, that proceeding, right? That moving forward. This is the card of second sight. Also hidden and not seen, Aquarius, you're receiving Blood of the Warriors. Card number 55, 5 and 5 is 10, so that ending. But more importantly, the future. And last but least, you're receiving the Witch's Initiation, 29, right? 2 and 9 is 11. So what universe has in store for you, that energy moving forward, right? That trust that you're putting in universe is here. This is also the card of Genesis, clearly. Seasons of the 13th moon, card number 27, 2 and 7 is 9. That happiness, that contentness, that completeness, right? That wishes being fulfilled. This is the card of primordial womb. I'm getting liminal space and time with this card of Medicine of the Mist Dwellers, so present energy. So I mean, clearly with Medicine of the Mist Dwellers, this feels like 2 different people, you, Aquarius, and someone else, your person of interest, the person on your mind. You know who I'm talking about right now, right? It's 2 different journeys being lived. It's 2 different dark journeys being lived, right? A lot of trial, a lot of tribulation, a lot of testing, a lot of struggle, a lot of challenge, a lot of figuring out who one is and what one wants, right? And again, this is both of you guys in this energy, really mirroring each other when it comes to the struggle you're experiencing that makes you who you are. But I do feel like there's this sense of needing to live in the moment, as much as the moment might not, you know, feel deserving, right? Maybe you feel you deserve more. Maybe you feel that in this moment, you should have all that it is that you dream of, right? But again, it feels like universe is saying, but no, right now, the importance is the present energy, in this energy where you guys are both living your separate lives, you know, experiencing these dark times, because it feels like your dreams being accomplished come from this darkness. I feel like there's this sense of, and again, it may be reversed. It could be both of you guys. It may just be one of you guys, but it feels like this urgency, this need to have it now, right? Right now. And again, I feel like universe is just really saying to either you or both of you here, Aquarius, to just live in the now, right? To experience the now. And I mean, clearly, since this card is the card of immortality, right? There is something that never dies here, right? Something that even in this present moment where both of you guys are living your different journeys, your dark journeys, experiencing struggle, experiencing, you know, self-worth, right? Really being challenged to look in the mirror, really being challenged to go within and to face trauma, right? This is both of you guys experiencing this, but it feels like someone's not understanding it, right? Someone's trying to rush it, trying to rush through it is what I'm getting. So again, there's this need to live in what you're experiencing now, this need to, again, face oneself to figure out what's truly wanted and desired, what one is willing to deal with and what one is not willing to deal with. Medicine of the Mist Dwellers is also card number 51. 5 and 1 is 6, right? 6 represents renewal, exchanges, partnerships, right? 2 people living their journeys, moving into the dance of the rebel heathens. I feel like either you, Aquarius, or your person is taking things way too serious and needs to live life. To not take this separation, to not take this dark time, to not take this struggle so serious, right? It feels like someone's consumed in what they're going through and doesn't want to be in that energy anymore and is trying to just bypass their own dark night of the soul, right? They're trying to bypass what universe has ordained them to go through, right? To have the dreams, to have the experience that they desire, right? Because again, nothing truly desired is easy to attain. And so this is that energy of, hey, don't be so serious, enjoy life, live life in the present. That is how happiness is attained. Don't be so serious when it comes to, you know, this absence, this pain that is felt from this person betraying you. And I feel like also attached to this card is this discipline. Like, I can't have fun, right? I can't have excitement in my life because of what I'm going through, right? So it's almost like bypassing, you know, bypassing excitement, bypassing experiences because of this energy here, right? This, but now I doubt myself, so I doubt I can have this happiness. I doubt that I can actually find someone that made me feel what this person made me feel, right? Even though this person's hurt me. So again, there's this need to, you know, stop taking life so serious and actually live life, right? Again, it feels like you're doubting yourself, or again, Aquarius, your person is doubting themselves here and they need to live their life, right? They need to focus on, yes, what makes them happy. It feels like if I go out and experience things, I can learn from these experiences to figure out what exactly I want when it comes to a partner, right? When it comes to a connection. So again, it feels like someone needs to experience relationships. It needs to experience dating, right? To get a feel for who they are and what they want. That someone, again, is too strict on themselves, right? They're too disciplined. No, I can't have a good time. I need to be serious. I need to focus on work. But again, I feel like universe is trying to tell you, but no, you need to live life. You need to experience life so that you know exactly what it is you want. And you only know that by going through it. It feels like someone has tied themselves up, right? And won't let themselves untied. Does that make sense? So again, it feels like loosen the restraints. Maybe because of, again, what you're going through, this struggle, you're afraid to date, and universe is like, no, but you need to, right? You need to experience life. Don't let this pain, don't let this wound, right, consume you. I'm getting, you know, the need to dance, the need to go outside, right? It feels like someone's been stuck inside in this stupor, in this, God, what feels just like I'm alone, I'm miserable, nobody loves me kind of energy, right? So again, take it how it resonates. If it's you, Aquarius, if it's, you know, if it's you, it's you. If it's your person, it's your person. It just feels like whoever this is, you know, is really consumed in the darkness and is allowing that darkness to take control. So it's like this need to experience, this need to go outside and feel the sun, this need to go out into the real world and stop being like this hermit. So again, whether that's you or your person, take it how it resonates. Moving into the nectar, forbidden fruit here. Card number 43, again, 4 and 3 is 7, problems and fears. The problem was rejection, was denial, right? Was refusal, right? Was deceit. This person lied to you, rejected you. Why is this person refusing me? Hold on, Aquarius. I did have a customer walk in. I'll be right back. Okay, Aquarius, I'm back. Apologies, you guys. An interruption, right? And clearly I take everything into consideration in my reading. Again, it feels like the only way to really kind of interrupt this dark energy, right? This absence, this struggle, this war, the only way to bypass that energy is to interrupt it with wealth, interrupt it with chasing dreams, right? So again, it feels like either you, Aquarius, or your person is like, okay, well, if love hurt me, I'm just going to forget about love and I'm going to focus on my dreams. I'm going to focus on money, which is good, but it also feels like there's still things that need to be faced. So don't forget about the pain. Don't just cover it up with a Band-Aid, right? It feels like there's this covering up the wound with money. With, let me chase my dreams. Let me go after money since right now love's just not, it's not for me right now. I'm feeling this when it comes to my love life, right? I hope that makes sense here. I do feel like the masculine is the one who rejected the feminine. So again, this is why I feel like I'm speaking to the feminine. Apologies, you guys. I work off of a busy road, so you may hear some honking, some 18-wheelers, a little bit of everything, okay? The masculine clearly is the one who rejected, and the feminine is the one who has the fear of rejection. So it feels like moving forward, this feminine is afraid that this masculine is going to reject her, or that other masculines will reject her, or that if she starts to fall in love again, she'll just be rejected. Moving into the cycles themselves, the want and the need to experience another cycle with this person, but also living in the cycles of the past. So definitely there's nostalgia, there's memories, there's reminiscing here. But there's also the dreaming of the future, right? It's the realizing that everything dies, that all things die, so that they can begin again, right? It feels like you were robbed of a good ending, right? So I'm getting not having closure. Again, remember I was going back to that ending in the very beginning where it just felt, it was like a bad ending, right? There was no, there was no clarity. There was only confusion. There was no honesty. There was only lies. So there's this hanging energy. Well, what the hell, right? But I also feel like attached to this card is this energy of, but if you're stuck in the ending, things can't begin. But I'm also getting that there's more dreams of the future than there is more focus on the past, right? So again, the focusing too much on the future is causing things to not fully end, the cycle to not fully close, because even though things ended between you two, there were things for both of you guys to learn from the ending, right? So again, it's like someone's rejecting the ending from taking place. Someone's rejecting the finalization of that cycle coming to an end, right? Because they're focused too much on the future. They're focused too much on the dreams of what could be the beginning, the start, the renewal, the exchange. You get what I'm saying? The justice. Again, feminine, I'm getting that someone's not seeing the magic in the ending. No transformation comes without a shedding, right? A removal, a getting rid of, right? An ending. So again, the growth doesn't come without things ending. So I feel like this person, again, didn't give you closure. They didn't give you clarity. And leading into this pagan poetry card number 52, these are those words. Wild words, the words that were said. It feels like this person told you some really mean things, but those things that they told you was a lie. And it feels like you hold on to those words, but it also feels like this person does too. The words that were spoken, the words that weren't so wise. And I feel like there is this soft side of this masculine who is very poetic with his words, right? And that could be where the enticing kind of lying energy, kind of went into the negative side of things instead of the positive side of things. You get what I'm saying? It feels like this person used their words to intoxicate instead of instigate. Right? So again, it feels like this person, yes, instigated with words, but very quickly left you destroyed with those same words. So it feels like this person said things that you don't know if they meant or not, right? You don't know if it was a lie or not. You don't know if it was true or not. But I do feel like there is this side of this masculine that is very true with his words, that does mean what he says. But it feels like you question if he does because there were lies there in the first place. There was this rejection in the first place. All of a sudden it was just ended, and it was very painful, this ending, because it was so intense, and then all of a sudden that intensity was just gone. It was just ghost. It was just stagnant, right? There, it was not there. So again, it was a very hard pill to swallow. Like, how can you say these things and all of a sudden just not even do anything, not even be there, just refuse me, not even accept me, not even hear me out, not even listen to me, right? Not even speak to me to tell me what's going on. Again, lack of clarity, right? Lack of closure. Because those words are so wild and so intense, they can hurt, right? So yes, words can hurt. So this person did say things that hurt you, and they do live with it just as much as you do in this struggle, in this challenge. You don't know if you're going to have this person. You don't know if you're going to have communication, you know, renewal, justice, if things will play out again, if things will actually begin again, if things will start over. There's this ghost energy clearly attached to this card. So this person ghosted you. They are a ghost in your life. I feel that this person, you don't see it, but they are getting that second sight, right? Clearly, this is the card of second sight. They're seeing things in a higher perspective, in a sacred perception. It feels like there were lots of emotions stirred in the past, and that's why this masculine ended things, because it was too emotional. There was too much emotion starting to stir up. And I feel like this masculine did have a clouded judgment when it came to, again, what he did, the words he spoke, but also refused those emotions. And that refusal was a clouded state. He thinks about the experience with you of the past, and he thinks about the experience of the future with you. It's like he's waiting for things to settle. He's waiting for the wisdom. He's waiting for the answers. He knows what he lost. He knows that he lacks giving you that clarity, right? So he knows that he didn't close out that cycle, that he left that cycle hanging, right? He left that cycle open. He knows this. He knows that he did not give you the closure, the communication you so deserved. Instead of living his life according to what he felt, he refused, he rejected. And he robbed, right, what feels like this feminine of something beautiful, right? He robbed her of what she felt she deserved, right? But he robbed himself as well here. It's almost like he knew you were his, right? But I'm gonna let this go, and I'm gonna go experience my life. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe this masculine chose to not face his shadows, his truth period, but chose to experience this life, right? Chose to, again, refuse his emotions. And now these emotions, again, what you can't see is that these emotions are being stirred up again, right? Because he knew that he had you, he could go experience this life and come back to you. That's kind of what this feels like. But I don't feel like that is like the main thing, right? That just feels like in the past, he felt like he had you no matter what, but now he knows that he has to actually claim you. He has to work for you. He has to go get you. You don't see what this masculine is sacrificing to claim you. It feels like this masculine got whatever he wanted, right? This masculine knows that he has to sacrifice things in order to have a new beginning with you, right? To even start, to even initiate this, he has to fully release things, right? End things, shed things. And it feels like there's a belief that does hold this masculine back. And it feels like, again, this belief is something that he has to sacrifice, So maybe it's family, right? Maybe it's the way he was brought up, his upbringing, and he has to sacrifice those values, those morals, because maybe, you know, being with this feminine, there's some issue within the way he was brought up, the way he was raised, the way, you know, those traditions are, right? Maybe, you know, the races are different, the ethnicities are different, the upbringing, the religious factors are playing a role here, right? You get what I'm saying? And this masculine has to sacrifice those things in order to have this start, in order to have this beginning with you, with his feminine that he feels he has to claim. He has to go after this because it is his reward. It is his abundance. But again, attached to this are these words. He also knows that he said things to you when he was getting whatever he wanted, right? Again, it's like he said things to you when he knew he had you, when he knew the emotions this feminine had for him were strong, right? He felt like he could get away with bloody murder, right? Does that make sense? And so this masculine is acknowledging that, and he knows that he has to make sacrifices so that he won't speak so loosely with those words, so that he is more stern and disciplined when it comes to the words he speaks, right? Not just telling you what you want to hear, right? Again, I feel like lies, deceit. This masculine told you what you wanted to hear to have a connection with you. And again, this masculine is addressing that he has to sacrifice that he has to be more cautious with his words, not lead you on, but also he has to express what he feels, because there are a lot of emotions here that he feels for you, femme. Visibly seen is this Genesis, right? The Witch's Initiation card, number 29. Again, 2 and 9 is 11. Coming home, right? A journey of returning home. So clearly there are changes here, right? There's like the flag being waved, universe, you know, holding your hand saying, hey, don't fret, don't worry, my child. There is a new beginning here for you. But each day it requires you to look in the mirror, those shadows, that inner search, right? That dark night of the soul. It requires that in order for you to have it, in order for it to emerge. This is about staying true to your purpose, staying true to who you are, being authentic when it comes to your values. Interesting enough, this card also, you know, speaks on reflection. It speaks on ancestral inheritance. It also speaks on values, right? So again, it feels like this person has to, you know, again, sacrifice some things that are very, very powerful and very influential, right? And very important in their life, right? Again, family, ancestral inheritance, right? You get what I'm saying? And yes, this could be tangible. Maybe this person has to sacrifice money, right? Again, maybe this family takes care of this masculine. Maybe their religious beliefs, again, are a factor. At the end of the day, for each of you guys, it's going to be different, because remember, these are collective readings. But that is an issue here. It is visibly being seen. It is, you know, being addressed. But there's still this need to fully trust universe that all will work out, right? And that these things have to be dealt with in a way that is coming from one's true self, true emotion. So it feels like this masculine has to not only address these issues, but he has to visibly display them. He has to show them. He has to, you know, take action in that way. Does that make sense? Because right now, this masculine has only taken action in the way that he needs to sacrifice. I hope that makes sense. He's only taken action from a negative standpoint, not a positive standpoint, right? But the journey is here. The positive new cycle, the positive new beginning is here, but it just requires this masculine to face the true facts that, you know, hey, what he has been raised to believe is different from what he truly believes. I have to create from what I feel is right, not what others feel is right for me. Right? So I have to sacrifice this energy. So, but obviously there is initiation here. There is the start of something new. It is being created. It just has to be lived out, this dark struggle, right? This traumatic facing one's truth. So clearly I want to get into the extended, and I want to take a look at it from the other perspective, the other person. So if you guys are interested in the extended, again, all you got to do is join my channel membership. Any of the tiers will give you access. All you got to do is hit that join button and you'll see what I'm talking about. And then of course, there's already an archive over there. There's already extendeds over there for you guys. And of course, that is a monthly subscription. It is cancel anytime. And with that monthly subscription, again, you get access to all the Zodiac, all these Zodiac extended readings. So I love you guys very much, Aquarius. And for those of you guys going into the extended, I'll see you there. For those of you guys not, I will see you next time. I love you, fam. Namaste. Stay blessed. Mwah. Bye.